what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Kamiko, Episode 2, The Sunken Relics. This is a really cool, I can't think of the name of it, Atlantis-style level.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, I mean, like, there's kind of a city that's half buried under there.
Well, that's actually a modern city. This is, like I said, this is a post-apocalyptic game from the first episode, so this is like the remains of what would be considered a modern civilization. So you can see that we're actually standing on top of, like, what used to be skyscrapers or buildings.
So it would be like we became Atlantis.
Kind of, yeah. Because they don't tell you how long it's been since stuff has passed. There's an upgrade hidden in here, by the way. That's our next health upgrade. Now, as long as you have full health and you find a new heart piece or diamond piece, whatever you want to call it, you'll actually get, you know, an additional full health.
Yeah.
But if you're missing any of your stuff, then it's not going to replenish you.
Yeah, I really hope they do a sequel to this, because it's like, whoever came up with these ideas and this creativity, it's like, I just want to see more. Because it's like, I'm getting a little taste, like, appetizer, and like, now I want to see them make a full-blown game or something. So...
Well, this is a full-blown game. It's just kind of like a short game.
Yeah, but I mean, it's shorter, but I mean, like, I'd like to see more levels and, like, a sequel that has more to it and stuff.
Personally, I don't really think that developers should charge a lot for 8-bit games anymore, because it's been over 30 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think $5 for an 8-bit game
That makes sense.
that's kind of, like, episodic is a good idea. And then, you know, every, like, we'll say 6 to 8 months, or probably, be about every 8 months, you get a new installment.
I know it's a complete game. I was just thinking like a maybe open world, like, bigger one, like Zelda or something, but yeah, I think it's good how it is, but I'm just thinking, like, even more levels and stuff like that. That's what I mean. But
Now,
yeah, this is very creative.
I don't think that the translation for this game is accurate, though. Like I said, I played the Japanese one, and it felt like you were being sent back to the Earth to try to save it from, like, this, you know, overrunning of hell or something.
Yeah.
But in this one, it makes you feel like your character is zapped into the underworld. Like, right now, we're back in the human world. Maybe at the beginning we were in...
Because it doesn't look like this is the underworld at all.
No, this looks like the remains of Earth City. So again, switches unlock paths. And I think, what's in here? Oh, I'm gonna have to go fight some more enemies. So enemies respawn, like, all the time. And again, the combos are the key to doing better. That way you fill up stuff much quicker. So we have enough now to open the rest of this, box up, but... There we go.
Yeah, little guppy people.
Little jello men.
I don't
Jello
know.
creatures. So see, it's the ball puzzle again. So what I don't like about this, though, that takes some getting used to, is you can't be touched by any enemy while trying to maneuver around.
Yeah, that is annoying that you can't just hold it in one hand and then slash your sword with the other hand.
See, you get hit once, you drop it. So now we gotta go all the way back to get it again.
That's not fair, and then they respawn too, so it's just, like, annoying.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because... Oops, went the wrong... I didn't want to do that.
Oops.
It makes sense because... You know... I don't know where I was going with that.
Well, I mean, you'd be taking your both hands to hold that up. You wouldn't be able to slash your sword.
Thank you, it's 4 in the morning. I did my best.
It's fine. Sorry, I was supposed to fill in that. It makes sense because...
If your hands are full, then you can't use your sword, yeah. But no,
it's like when you're playing Monster Hunter and you're carrying that egg back.
Oh, yep.
That's basically what it's like.
That would do it. That would do it.
And that is annoying. I do not like doing that part of Monster Hunter. I thought we were going to do a lot more Monster Hunter than we did, but I really love that game, but I just didn't... it's such a long... It's so many, like... It's such a time-consuming game.
The only people that do Monster Hunter are ones that have gotten it early from, you know, Capcom or somebody else, and also, it's all they do. If you look at most of the Monster Hunter channels, that's the only game they do. They're niched with it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would say there's about 15 Monster Hunter channels, and all they do is play Monster Hunter, then they play the imported version of Monster Hunter, and then when it gets translated into English, they play it again, and they look like experts.
I think that you and I just like have a love of all different types of games, so
Exactly.
I think it's really hard for us to niche. Like every time we get pushed into a direction, like we're gonna niche, then we see another game that we're like, oh, I would, but I really like this game. Like if we were a niche channel, we wouldn't be able to check out games like this. And like, because this isn't, you know, this is a one-time thing, so we just like to show off different things to our audience, so...
Well, I love playing games, and I like playing all kinds of games, because each game has a story to be told.
Yeah.
To quote my old song.
To niche our channel would kind of... would kind of get rid of the entire purpose we made it, which was to check out new games that we like to play.
Right.
So...
But one of the things I like about this level, too, is, have you noticed when you unlock more of the shrines that beams of light shine down? Whereas before, this was kind of like a dark, desolate world,
now,
but
now
life is starting to be restored.
Interesting.
So as we're unlocking these shrines, light from heaven is shining down.
So you're kind of getting rid of the darkness.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
So, I mean, I like these little nuances that they put into this, because it's like you are a shrine maiden that's using, like, holy magic to kind of save the world by vanquishing all these demons. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's like, Japan is really big into those spiritual shows. There's a lot of different, you know, shrine maidens and, I'm trying to think,
yeah, like,
other priests or something, or monks.
Like, yeah, I mean, definitely, because, like when America's, like, even edits out and steers clear of anything spiritual, like, in movies or TV or games and whatever, Japan is, like, all into it, because they think it's cool, like, to think about the spirit world and, you know, like that, like, even, like, with Angel Rangers and stuff like that, so, yeah, they definitely, which I think is pretty cool, because it is cool to think about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but as we unlock these shrines, it makes the world much brighter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely getting brighter and brighter. Yeah, I could see like a light coming across the thing.
But the world is still like in trouble right now, so we have to do our shrine maiden-y duty and find all these shrines and unlock the darkness so that we can bring life back to the world, because the world can't, you know, survive.
Yeah.
With the demons running amok.
Yeah, totally.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
You got a little pathway?
Yeah,
oh,
no.
It's not up yet.
I forgot about this. These are time switches, so what we need to do is first clear these enemies, and then go back up here, hit the switch. So yeah, the respawning enemies also has to do with the difficulty of the game. Like, they're trying to make it not too easy, but not too annoying, because they give you the tools to use. So what we need to do now is basically the Pegasus Dash and go all the way across this bridge before it disappears under the water again.
Nice!
There we go.
Whoa.
So yeah, feel free to use this as a 100% walkthrough, those of you that are playing this game if you're stuck, but, I mean, it's a really fun game to experience by yourself. Like, I played it actually on the Switch itself, and I thought it was kind of cool, like, and it wasn't, I was worried that it was going to be too bright, because I've been having a lot of issues with my eyes of late, so I was worried that because of the super bright colors that this was going to be troublesome to play. I actually played through most of the game in handheld mode, and it was a lot of fun, and I really love how the sound, like, was with my headphones on the Switch. I mean, the Switch has a great sound system built into it.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you are the sound, like, you need, like, really good quality speakers and everything. Like, even when I don't notice the sound, you always can notice the difference, so. Okay,
there's a hidden block here. I just saw the A button on there.
Yeah.
Now, while I did finish this level, I didn't really get that far in the rest of the game. I just know there's 4 levels in total, because I was trying to figure out why this game was only $5. And it's what you would call, like, a mini-game. But, like, mini-games for Japanese creators, they're longer than what most people would consider a mini-game in the States. When you think mini-game, you think, like, party game. Like something quick that is over in 2 minutes or 30 seconds. This is a game that'll take you probably about, your first time through, I would say an hour and a half. If you're going to speed run it, probably be about 40 minutes, maybe less time. Depending on how well you are with the character and how skilled you are. Because they give you all your tools at the beginning that you need to succeed.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think this would take me a lot more than an hour and a half to get through for me, but yeah. But I think you're doing a fantastic job.
Well, I've played the first and second levels, so I mean, this is cake.
Cool! You're Sonic.
Yeah, but it also, remember, it takes away from my shrine, like, awakening power.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we had enough to take that down. But I mean, the respawning enemies help with stuff. So only one more shrine beacon to go before we face the next world boss. And get transported to the next place on either Earth or back to, I don't know, the underworld or something like that.
Yay. I hope we don't have to go to the underworld, because that'd be scary.
That'd be scary.
I guess it depends.
Field trip!
I guess it depends what kind of underworld. I guess it's different. Everyone has a different definition of underworld, what it's like.
Now, this won't be the last indie title that we're looking at either, like on this channel, because there's another game called Wonder Boy that came out on the Switch in April. I know I'm a little behind, and we had Lego City that we finished up, and we had some other stuff that we were doing, like in terms of LPs, as well as packing our home. And we're still trying to get a lot of the packing done before Injustice 2 comes out. That way we can focus on Injustice and most of the upstairs will be packed. But we also have friends helping us out too, so that takes kind of the burden off our shoulders too. Because last time it was just us.
I am super stressed about packing, but especially because they're gonna make us pack, like when we moved last time, we did it kind of over a series of months. But now, I mean, we are only moving 20 minutes away, but it is also packing our entire house, and I always worry that we'll leave something, or something will get damaged, or I won't be able to find something when I come, and also just being able to get everything into the truck or whatever, and
It's gonna be okay.
I don't know. I also don't like it because I'm not very good at lifting things, so I just feel like I'm helpless, like, with packing, because it feels like I can't do anything.
So that's the last shrine, and we should be able to go to this world's boss. Yep, that does it. So now we have to make our way back to where that shrine was located, that teleportation place, and then we'll go introduce ourselves to the big bad of this world. And hopefully, you know, purge it from darkness. More or less.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think you're doing a pretty good job purging it from darkness right now.
I'm an amazing shrine maiden, what can I say?
Yeah.
So you notice that the color scheme for the enemies is a little bit different, like in Zelda, but the colors are reversed, whereas blue would be very strong, orange is actually strong in this game.
Oh, okay.
Blue is weak, like 1 hit, 1 kill. Orange takes at least like 3 hits, and then I think there are going to be more enemies like later on, and the colors will change as well. I believe there are red enemies in this one too.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of like Zelda. I never even thought about that.
It's the reverse of it though.
Yeah.
Because blue usually meant strong. In this one, it means weak.
I wonder what those purple dome things are. I guess they're like some kind of technological thing under the water.
This had to be like Earth in the far future, and somehow it got destroyed. Maybe by its own corruption, I don't know. Sometimes Japanese are very profound in their storytelling. Like, if technology expanded too much, it could have been the death of us all type thing. So we need to keep ourselves in check and remember our traditions and culture and stuff like that.
Yeah, like it's a really good sci-fi novel, but in a game. Yeah.
So now we have more. Well, we'll have more once we actually find the heart pieces. Or diamond pieces, whatever. They're health power-ups. What more do you want from me?
Get it right, Kwing. Oh no, there's some kind of weird...
This is a tribute of a Zelda villain now. That giant worm.
Yeah, that does remind me of that.
Except usually that red part would be the bottom of the tail and you'd have to swipe it. Somehow we have to find a way to get to the middle of the enemy and strike him. There we go.
Nice!
And you'll notice it has these little teleporters here. We're supposed to use these to not get hit.
Oh.
And to be able to attack the different parts. See how it changed? So they're gonna keep changing the whereabouts of that weird... I guess it's kind of like an eye, I don't know. Come on!
Yeah, I guess so.
There we go.
does remind me of a Zelda, like, thing.
Oh, you can see the influence right there. I mean, it's so obvious.
It just makes you wonder, like, how Zelda came up, like, the people who made Zelda came up with all those ideas with no influence at all.
Miyamoto's influence was his backyard and just exploring Kyoto as a kid.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's it. Boss defeated, see? Pretty easy. And that's about as far as I've gotten in the game, people, so...
Yay.
The next episodes will be pretty challenging because I'm doing them blind.
Woohoo!
That's the plan anyway.
I can't wait. Good luck with that, Luke.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Whoa! Now we're in the underworld. The Scorching Labyrinth.
This looks pleasant.
I know, right? I'm gonna get a tan. Anyway, guys and gals, that does it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching another Kamiko. Really appreciate the support of you liking and commenting on our videos, because it really helps out a lot. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and remember, there's something new on the KwingsLetsPlays channel every single day. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!